Hello, everybody. It's meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you on this Monday night. What a day. It was gusty. It was dusty. In fact, the air quality is just downright nasty. Thunderstorms brewing in Montana, and your forecast includes thunderstorms, and heat and frost. I don't know. I guess it'll keep me busy. Let's talk about it. Coming up now. But first, my friends at Robert Gibbs and Sons are being congratulated for being three-time Bryant Circle of Champion recipients from the Bryant factory authorized dealers. So that's a wonderful tribute to this local company who's been serving our community for over 110 years. If you need any, and I mean any mechanical assistance at all, heating and air conditioning, electrical, you name it, give Robert Gibbs Sons a call and let them know that Hutch sent you. Here's a look at that radar right now. Look at the thunderstorms bloom. And we just now fired up a National Weather Service severe thunderstorm warning where you see the yellow box out here. So stout thunderstorms on the heat of the day. We are very dry here in the valley. Here, let's take a look while we're here at these storms that are moving off to the east into Wolf Point, Montana right now. Observed wind threat of 60-mile-per-hour gusts reported with this line of storms working its way towards Wolf Point, and it is moving off to the east at 28 miles per hour. So that's heading towards places like Poplar, Brockton, and Culbertson eventually, and south towards Circle as we look at the Fort Peck Reservoir area in Montana. South towards Jordan, these blue lines, those are strong or stout thunderstorms capable of some hail and gusty winds as well, just not crossing that severe threshold yet. Leora, thanks for watching. Overly warm up in where is it? St. Hilaire area. That's right. And here's a look at our neck of the woods right now. This is what's going on temperature-wise across our area, and it's just been redonky-donk again. Even as we head in toward the 10 o'clock hour right now, your temperature in Grand Forks, 88 degrees. And if you happen to be in the Foston area, it's 81. Thief River, not far from you in St. Hilaire, you can see these digits here around that 84-degree range. 86 in Fargo, 77 in Detroit Lakes, and out towards Jamestown, we have 82 degrees. The heat was on in Bismarck. It's still 84 degrees for you fine folks there in the capital city. Pier at 81, and look at the cool pool behind this cold thunderstorm that's a brewing out there near Glasgow, heading into Wolf Point right now. Now, as far as high temperatures go, here's the skinny on that. Today, we did see records again, just not in Fargo. Check it out. Fargo hit 95, the record 96 way back in 1900. And I thought back as far back as I could, and I still couldn't remember it. But I got to tell you, this is some hot weather. 2 days in a row, well in the 90s, missing a record by 1 degree in Fargo. But look at this, smashing records at the Grand Forks Airport, 97 degrees. Once again, a sizzler. And at the UND location in town, 95 degrees. Now, let's take a look at some other high temperatures that were accomplished. Dan Kraft, hi, good to see you. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, I want to throw out a big old thank you, partner, for watching. And go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Minot, 94, your high. 94 out toward the Williston area, 95 in Sydney, Montana. And I hope you had something like sunscreen on if you headed out to the beach today. Beach, 94 degrees, 96 in Dickinson. You go out to that Medora area, it's in the mid 90s as well. Jamestown, 92, Oaks, 95. Out in Perham, it was 90 degrees today. Look at Roseau County, sizzling in the mid 90s once again out in the west part of the county here over by Badger. Clayton says, well, looks like a get rain out of the weekend. Lots of work to do at Mom's. Indeed. Oh, there's rain in the forecast, and not only that, there's a chance for frost and maybe flakes. Not frosted flakes like the cereal kind, but frost and flakes. So let's start with a quick look at what's going on in the forecast as we got those thunderstorms out there in the big sky country of Montana. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast as we head into the evening hours for tonight. Now, this forecast is an hourly updated model, and it does do a reasonable job here of showing the convection making its way out of the big sky country of Montana right now. And as we put this into motion, what we're going to notice is those showers will drift to the north and east towards Estevan, falling apart down south, and that's it. And you can see this little hump in the isobars right here. That's a little area or extended area of low pressure that's moving out and through that area up into Canada, in Saskatchewan, on towards western Manitoba and out. South winds will continue to be persistent here as we head into the deep hours of the overnight. You're looking at 1 in the morning at this timestamp. Overnight, low pressure develops out in the western Dakotas. This means your wind will settle down in the eye of the storm. Not all L's look like storms. There's not even rain with this, but it is a mid-latitude cyclone. That's why Hutch is calling it a storm. South winds here in the valley to start your day will pick right back up where we left off with today. It's going to be gusty and dusty, and again, an air quality alert for most of the western one half of the state of Minnesota. So it remains breezy and gusty as this low pressure system works its way through on your Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Heading into the evening hours, here we go. This is a round of showers and storms that could bring some appreciable moisture down to the western parts of South Dakota near the Black Hills, into southwestern areas of North Dakota near Bowman, Hettinger, Rame, those areas. A chance at some evening showers as we go through the overnight. Those lift northward again, just like tonight's do. Now, as we go through, low pressure will become more entrenched in western South Dakota. This is the system on Wednesday night that could bring severe weather to the central Dakotas. Watch things fire off in the heat of the day. Also note this, on Wednesday, we are not going to see as gusty of winds. So tomorrow we got to battle through the hair. I know, it's hard, it's difficult, but a little less wind, it'll be from the south, bringing more moisture and heat to the area once again. So another day tomorrow. Tuesday, record highs. Wednesday, near record highs again, but showers developing on north winds out to the west. So cool showers there. Now, any storms that manage to fester and fizzle up here as we head into the afternoon hours on your Wednesday could quickly become severe because of the heat. So keep that in mind. A risk of severe with hail, all modes of severe weather. A tornado cannot be ruled out here, but as we take a look now at the system, it's going to move into the eastern half of the Dakotas as we head into the overnight hours. So starting in the central Dakotas, moving east as we go through the overnight, it'll be welcome rain no matter how it hits, but we're going to need to go to a more extensive model to show the timing as it makes its way into the valley. To do that, let's go right here and take a look at the European model. Now, as we get beyond the 24-hour window, 48-hour window, here come the showers as we go into our Thursday at midnight and then Thursday daybreak. Showers and thunder in the morning half of the day redeveloping in Minnesota. I believe we'll have a risk of severe weather from west central and southwest Minnesota. Anywhere you see a south flow to the wind will have enough moisture and heat in the atmosphere for some pretty unstable conditions. So we have a warm front out here, severe weather potential in central Minnesota and points east, maybe in Lakes Country briefly. All the rain you see here in North Dakota, good old-fashioned cool weather, rain showers, and significant at times. Moderate to heavy rain lasts into Friday across the region as this system lollygags, bringing scattered showers of light to moderate rain, making its way through. John Hummingbird, good to have you on board. Thanks for watching. Luke, thank you very much. Luke Bacon says, let the sky open up. We could sure use this rain. So it lasts through Saturday for many of us. And then behind it, watch what happens Saturday night. Did you see this brief little snippet here? Woo-hoo! That's where the cuckoo clock says we could have some wild enough weather where we get mixed precipitation and cold temperatures as we head into your Monday morning, cool enough for, dare I say it, some frost. So let's get right to the highlights. And Hutch's highlight of the day, I got to tell you, is getting out and talking to area students. Like this fine-looking group of elementary school kids in Fertile. These Falcons are flying high out there. Had a lot of great questions as we talked about weather today. So a big hi to all of you, and thank you for all of your wonderful questions. You keep studying, keep learning. No matter what it is, you're going to find a job that you love to do. That's what school's all about. So thanks for your attention today. Thanks for letting me visit with you about what I'm passionate about, and that's weather. Brad says, thanks for the weather update. Hope all is well. It doesn't get better than this when you get to share some time with some fun folks out there. in Polk County. All right, check it out. Eventide 7-day forecast. Look at this. 97 will break some records again in Fargo tomorrow. So another chance at it. And we'll be close to a record on Wednesday as well. So we'll call it near record highs the next 2 days. Gusty winds here, but not as windy on Wednesday. Why is it red? Because Wednesday night, late, overnight, a chance of some thunderstorms arriving in the overnight hours into the morning. The risk of severe, to me, looks a little on the low side right now, but I will keep you apprised. On Thursday, I think anywhere from the valley into central Minnesota in our area has a chance at severe storms and heavy rain on the North Dakota side of the river. Look at this. Temperatures falling 20 degrees on Thursday. We're going to plop it another 20 degrees more on Friday. We're going to plop those puppies another 20 degrees more by the time we get to Sunday morning. So we're going from record highs in the near 100 category to frosty conditions across our region for some on Saturday, but more likely on Sunday morning. Keep that in mind with all this hot weather. It's very hard to believe. Deb, good to have you on board watching from Fargo Moorhead on the old YouTube channel. I hope everything's going good. Bill, thank you for all of your reports of rain. Your backyard can use some rain, and so can Hutch's. I've been out working in the dirt all day today. Big convection oven here going on. And thanks, Sean, for your input here. Sometimes that convection oven gets so hot, it heats up the other upper atmosphere so that as we get rising air from the surface, it hits a warm bubble of air aloft and it just doesn't want to keep rising anymore. And that kind of puts a cap, as we call it in meteorology, on convection. So that's a look at that. Now we're going to take a closer look at this weather system that makes its way through as we go into your Wednesday through Saturday time frame. And with regard to that system, it does look like we'll have the thunderstorm chances strong on Thursday briefly, but then by Thursday night, that's moving off into Wisconsin, and we'll get replaced by north cool winds and rain shower activity working its way through. Now, I want you to take a look at the potential for some soaking, soggy showers across central North Dakota and eastern North Dakota. These models, this European model tends to overblow the aerial coverage of who gets how much rain. We will not see everywhere get 2 inches of rain like this is showing. What I want to say is that under the thunderstorms, we're going to have some of you lucky enough to get 2 to maybe 4 or 5 inches of rainfall. We're talking Minot with the bullseye here in central North Dakota. Minot up towards Belcourt, up towards Botno. Those areas have a good chance at seeing soaking showers, as will Rock Lake and down towards, say, Maddock and down into Rolla and down into Jamestown. All of these areas have a decent shot at 1 to 2 inches of rain. That includes anywhere you see the reds. And then you cross the river into Minnesota. Wherever the thunderstorms roam, locally heavy rain, but it'll be more like periods of showers and storms early on Thursday morning, pre-dawn, Thursday afternoon, redeveloping showers and storms that could be strong to stout. And then you're going to get appreciable rain continuing across North Dakota and Minnesota all the way into Saturday morning for some as we go through. So keep that in mind. This is through Saturday. It's not all coming at once. You might get nothing in a few of these places too. That's just the nature of thunderstorms. And where we really need it the most in the oil patch, your chances are coming tonight, but that's going to rise up into parts near Estevan as well. Rain is very much needed for our crops and our farmers indeed, and there has been a dust bowl, dust storm going on across the area, and I want to thank each and every one of you for uploading photos to hutchesweather.com. Check this out. These photos came in today. A lot of you taking pictures. Tiffany, thank you for all of your photos all the time, every time. Let's see what we got here. Oops, it looks like I need to hit the refresh button on this. So we got the field work going on near Tiffany there. And this is from the Prosper area from Daniel. Thank you so much, Daniel, working near the diversion out there. And indeed, the dusty, windy work and hot work goes on. Things greened up real nicely. We got a lot of things going on, but with this hot, heated wind and dusty wind, it's not going to take long for things to look a little different. Check out this scene. Thank you so much, Amber, for uploading this photo. This was near Ada, and it was downright difficult to see out there across the fields with the dust and dirt that was out and about. And when it gets hot, well, this was served up from equatorial Roseau County. Tongue-in-cheek, Alan, thank you so much. And it looks like your fella there on your lacrosse technology instrument there was, well, not wearing a lot of clothing. And when it's 100 degrees in Roseau County, I understand. All right, so that's a look at your photos, and I thank each and every one of you for taking the time to upload. For you and your hometown snapshot forecast, this is what you can expect. 65 to 70 for most of us to start our day across our area. Gusty winds picking right back up where they left off today, blowing dirt and dust and gusts over 45 miles per hour again tomorrow on Tuesday. Then as we go to the afternoon, I think this could be the hottest day for Fargo, 97 degrees. I think triple digits are completely likely in Grand Forks as things are really starting to dry out and continuing to do so with those southwest winds gusting to 46 miles per hour. Lower winds, as I mentioned, across the western part of the state, but look at the cool pool moving in. 70s in Williston, 70s in eastern Montana. Hi, Hutch. Watching from near Nadawash is Cheryl. Thank you so much for watching Hutch on this wonderful and windy Monday evening after Mother's Day. I hope all of you mothers out there had a wonderful Mother's Day. Let's take one last look at what's going on hutchesweather.com. One of the fun things about hutchesweather.com, I wanted to point out a couple of them to you tonight, and that's the interactive radar. You can zoom and track. Number one. Number two, if I'm going live on hutchesweather.com, it tells you right at the top of the screen, you can hit that button and boom, shazam, you're going to see the live video you're watching right now on other platforms. Number two, if the weather really gets nasty out there, I don't take advantage of this, but if you trust me with your email address, I will send you taps on the shoulder of when I'm going live for certain specific important events. Or if I have an important midday update at any time, I will let you know about it through my email there. My latest video can be seen right here in the video section. You can also click to see more videos stored on the YouTube channel. And John says, we got a little bit of everything drawn below. You got tornadoes, rain, thunder, thunderstorms. That's the forecast for you. Now, if you let hutchesweather.com track your location, it will give you the forecast for your particular area as you go through. Down a little bit lower, you're going to see some new stuff down here. And if you're a fan of iNews and Hutch's Weather have partnered up to help each other out. You can get the very latest breaking news right here on Hutch's Weather page, thanks to iNews.tv. So go ahead and click on that to find the latest details there. And of course, none of this would be possible without my fine sponsors, like you see down here, Dunn Blazers Painting. You want to know what? It's that time of year where you're looking at things and you're deciding what kind of projects you want to do. If you have interior or exterior painting, Dunn Blazers Painting serves the tri-state area, and they do wonderful work. Give them a call and let them know Hutch sent you by clicking on this logo here. You can get more information on Dunn Blazers Printing, including their contact information. Talk to them about schedules. Let them know that Hutch sent you, and they have a 10% discount waiting for you at Dunn Blazers Painting. So give them a call today. And thank you so much for your support, Dunn Blazers Painting. All right, that's a look at your forecast. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. We'll take a look at a couple of other quick digits. We looked at the highs today. Here is the peak wind gusts that hit the region today from the North Dakota Agricultural Weather Network. This is now's wind gusts. We're down under 20 miles per hour, and it's welcome. Finally quieting down, and my hair can take a break. But look at this, near 50 mile per hour gusts in and around Cass County, North Dakota. Get into Minnesota, it wasn't much better with Mavie in Pennington County at near 40 miles per hour, over 40 miles per hour in most of Roseau County, and anywhere from, well, the Cavalier area all the way out towards Carrington and also New Rockford, seeing 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts today. All right, I'll keep you posted right here. Thank you so very, very much for being a part of Hutch's Weather. It's always wonderful to chat with you. Thank you very much, Sean, for your support and your comments on the videos. You can get the latest weather at hutchesweather.com. Hey, 61,000 of you have clicked follow on Facebook, and I need more of you to just go ahead and click that follow button because it really helps Hutch out. Facebook delivers my content to more and more folks. The more that follow, the more that see it. Subscribe on YouTube as well, and thanks to all of you who've done so. For now, have a wonderful Monday night. Go Timberwolves, and we'll talk again very